Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, the reason we are constantly suffering in our lives is because we are missing out the plain sight truth, and also we have been denying the root cause of the issue by only, uh, you know, involving in resolving the surface issue. And because of this movement, this approach, we are constantly, battling within with our own mind. And this is where the spiritual journey references us to, you know, dissolve the mind by tracing the mind backward. And in this channel, I've been, referencing you on, you know, on tracing back the mind by looking into any conflict that comes as an idea, just following that idea backward, we can figure out the root. And basically, there are several um, ingrained belief in ourselves. There's an idea in us that we hold on to. And following those layers backward is going to help us to be thorough with our own mind. And when we are thorough in our mind, that will help us to understand the mind enough. And also when we ask who am I, and that who am I is going to help us see the plain sight truth by catching ourselves in the process, catching our mind. So, and when we catch that, catch ourselves, and that's where our inner conflict and fear dissolve. And that's the way to uproot the root. So, when you are tracing back the mind, when you figure out the root cause of the fluctuation in your life, the root cause of the struggle in your life, the root cause of the pain in your life, do not add or plant the positive reference there. If you're planting the positive reference at the base, you're just planting the positive seed around the fear, around the issue. And in the beginning it seems like it's working, but the root is the previous root is gonna challenge your own positivity, where the positivity fails because we have been denying the issue by adding something else. And when the denial is there, denying to look and investigate and eliminating the root, that itself will resurface. And because of that, we are constantly struggling. Especially we are constantly struggling with ourselves, with our mind, the mind that is creating so much inner conflict and fear. So, instead of, adding that positive reference, you investigate the root further. That root itself is the fear. You investigate on the fear. If you're planting the positive seed at the base, you ask yourself, why am I planting this positive reference in my life? The positive in my life. So that why is going to help you to see the fear itself. So the why is going to help you to see the fear of something. But you are already planting the positive seed around the fear. You're just making the process prolong. Rather than, again, planting the positive seed, you look into the root cause of the suffering. You trace the mind, the fluctuation was there, you trace the mind backward to the root. The root itself is an ingrained belief in you, or ingrained attachment in you. So you look into those, investigate further on that. Why do you have those things in you, right? You trace it back further. And this is the way to be thorough. You're looking into one layer today. Next day, you can follow the same layer backward to see more of the wave of the mind. Next day, you can trace it back on another fluctuation, another layer in you. And when you start to look into all the heavily attached layers in you as a emotional construction or a mental construction, when you look, then looking is going to help you uh, be thorough in yourself. And it is important to be thorough, especially in this spiritual enlightenment journey. And when you are thorough, and at some point when you ask yourself, who am I, the who am I is going to help you dissolve all fear, all inner conflict in you. Without being thorough, without investigating your attachment, you will not able to see the truth. So that unbiased attitude is needed. The thoroughness is needed to be free. So again, one of the reasons we are constantly suffering in our lives, is because we are uh, only figuring out the the cause of the fluctuation, but after that we are not eliminating the root altogether. So we need to eliminate the root altogether, by being thorough. So again, don't add positive a reference in your head. If you're adding the positive reference, investigate on that while you are inviting that, or you simply investigate further on your root, so you can move towards uprooting the root eventually. Anyway, hope this video makes sense. I hope you're enjoying the tracing back work, and keep going back, and again, you will not fail if you are thorough in going back. This enlightenment, the spiritual enlightenment, is about being thorough and stay in the journey. And when you are incorporating the witnessing, dismantling the mind, and asking yourself, who am I, these three approach, 3 steps will help you to be free from your own mind eventually. So keep going. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, take care for now.